Hi, my name is David Volk. I'm a San Antonio personal injury lawyer, and I wanted to do a video about some of the things that clients ask me and prospective clients ask me about what to do immediately after a car accident. These are answers that really, having a San Antonio personal injury lawyer can help you know what to do. And this video hopefully will provide some information on those first steps. So, car accidents are unexpected. They happen suddenly and without warning. And depending on the type of accident that you're in, this advice may or may not be helpful, but let's take your typical car wreck, like the ones that come through our office pretty frequently, where somebody is rear-ended or T-boned at an intersection, and there's a definite impact. There's definite damage on the car. The car may or may not be drivable. And kind of the first step to, obviously, when you're in a situation like that, is to make sure that everybody in the car is okay. If you're driving by yourself, that's pretty easy to do. If you have a passenger, or God forbid you have children in the car, make sure everyone's okay first. Probably immediately after the collision, what you should do is make sure that you're not in a dangerous place when you exit your car. So we had a situation, a very serious case where a young lady was rear-ended on 410, really right next to my office. And as she exited the vehicle in order to assess the damage, it was on the highway, another vehicle came and struck her, and she actually got very seriously injured. And so, you know, she was in a situation where she didn't know what to do at that moment. So be very aware of your surroundings. Now that's difficult when you've been hurt and you're feeling the impact and you've got your adrenaline up and you may have an injury. But definitely do your best to scout the area. If it's a typical rear end injury or rear end collision and you can pull the vehicle immediately over to the shoulder, that would be probably the best thing to do. The next thing that you want to do is to document as best you can every possible thing with regards to that car accident. You know, now in this day and age, when I first started practicing, smartphones didn't quite exist. I remember the very first time that phones had cameras. And so now anybody has the ability to very thoroughly document an accident scene. Take pictures not only of your car, but the other car, the other license plate. Make sure you take almost like landscape pictures of the accident scene from many different angles in order to document not only the damage on the car, but the distance between the vehicles. Anything or everything that may or may not be helpful. Talking about the young lady that was hit after she exited her car, what helped us resolve that case is we were able to find photographs taken by the police that showed skid marks on the highway when the second vehicle hit her. And in fact, we were able to prove with an expert that the car that struck her didn't start braking until 10 feet before the collision. So just that one photograph made the difference for her. We were able to help her. And in the end, I will tell you, we did resolve the case very favorably for her. She did get better. She's now back on her feet and she's doing well. So photographs, pictures speak 1,000 words. The other sort of first step advice I can give you, and you know, as an attorney, I've seen pretty much everything under the sun. But the number one advice, if you're able to, is not to leave the scene. And I know that sounds easy enough, but there's all kinds of horror stories I've heard in my career. Let me give you an example. Let's say the other person says, look, it's my fault. Here's my insurance. We don't need to get the police involved. Let's go ahead and go our separate ways. I'll call your insurance company and let them know it's my fault. If you take someone's word for that, they may have ulterior motives. They may have been in other accidents before and know how to manipulate and to, you know, tell untruths to their insurance company. And I've had people come to me and say, look, I was in this car accident with this guy. He told me it was his fault. He called his insurance company and said it was my fault. And without a police officer to document the accident facts, we have to basically undo that and unring that bell. So don't leave the scene. Call the police. Check on everyone to make sure they're there. And, you know, use your cell phone. The cameras on those cell phones are incredible now, and you can actually document the accident just as anybody else, any expert would. If you've been injured in a car accident, contact us, the law firm of Volk and McElroy. We can help you. The easiest way to get in touch with us is to call 210-377-1414 or find us online at lawyer210.com. Thank you.